Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dark Dragons Math. Every time. Alright, so we're talking about regular polygons. Today, finding the area, doing some interesting stuff with them. So basically, let's go ahead and start what a regular polygon is. A regular polygon is a polygon, which is just a shape where all sides and angles are equivalent. I'll just say equal. It's a polygon where all sides and shapes are equal. So, a real simple, easy way to do this. Let's just look right here. Well, I said, hold on. Yeah, a regular polygon. So all these are regular polygons. So, if we're going to find the area of them, really all we need to do is we need to say, we start out, we say, how many sides does it have? And all of you will say, 5. Guess what? Number of triangles it has is also 5. And what do I mean by that? I mean, if I were to put a little point in the very center of this shape, and from all the corners, draw a line to the middle there, I would get 5, I mean, they're not congruent because I'm messy, but I would get 5 congruent triangles on the outside. So the number of triangles it makes is 5. On this one, it has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means there will be 6 triangles. And it would be reason to believe that if this has 7 sides, which it does, the number of triangles it will have is 7. Now, what is that? How is that important? Well, the area of a regular polygon is equal to the number of triangles. So I'm just going to draw a triangle. So number of triangles times the area of a triangle, guys. 1/2 base times height. So the number of triangles times 1/2 base times height. So let's look at this example, finding the area of one of these. Patrick drew a regular pentagon with a side length of 16. So the side length right here is 16. He divided the pentagon into 5 identical triangles, which makes sense because it's a pentagon. It has 5 sides. Penta means 5. So they'll have 5 triangles. And I'm only going to draw one, but we know there's 5 of them. And measured the height of one of the triangles to be 11. So every single triangle is the same, so every single height is 11 centimeters. Find the area. So let's just use our thing. We know area of these polygons is the number of triangles times 1/2 base times height. Alright, so area will equal the number of triangles. There's going to be this pentagon, 5 sides, 5 triangles, 5 times 1/2. The base is 16, and the height is 11. So this is equal to 5 times 1/2. So that'll be 2.5 times 16 times 11. 2.5 times 16, well, 2 times 16 is 32, and half of 16 is 8, so that'll be 40 times 11. 44 times 11 is 44, so this is going to be 44 with a 0. 440 centimeters squared. Feel free to, at any time, check my work with your own calculator. Alright. So so the area of this whole thing is going to be 440. Let's do another example. This time it's a hexagon. Johanna has a hexagonal placemat. She measured the sides and found that they were 9.3 inches apiece. She then divided it into 6 congruent triangles. She measured one of them. Let's just draw one over here. And she found the height of the triangle was 8 inches. Alright, so we got this. Find the area. So what we're going to do is we know that area is equal to the number of triangles times 1/2 base times height. So let's write a different way. Number of triangles. Well, that's equal to 6. It's a hexagon. The base is the bottom, 9.3, and the height is 8. So 6, number of triangles 6 times 1/2 times the base, 9.3, times the height, 8. 6 times 1/2 is 3, times 9.3 times 8. 3 times 9.3, well 3 times 9 is, so I'm going to say 3 times 9 plus 3 times 0.3, this is times 8. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 0.9, and that times 8, and I'm giving up. Well, this is going to be 8 times 20. Alright, so this is 27.9 times 8, which is equal to 223.2, and that's inches squared. Alright, and this last one here, this is probably the most difficult, but there are a couple questions in our homework that are almost exactly like it, so it's also the most important, because it's the ones that's going to trip us up. So, a bathroom wall tile, so like this, is in the shape of a regular pentagon. Miss Gregg uses 142.5 of them to cover her entire wall. So the number of tiles she used to cover her entire wall is 142.5 tiles. The area of the wall is 114 square feet. We want to find the length of each side of the pentagon. Here's kind of a small picture of one pentagon. But here's the thing: I want to figure out how big one pentagon is. What's the area of one pentagon? That means that's going to be one tile. So I want to go from here to here. To do that, I'm going to divide by 142.5. Let's divide that by 142.5. So 114 divided by 142.5 is 0.8 feet. So basically what this means is one tile is 0.8 feet, has an area of 0.8 feet. So I'm going to say area is equal to 0.8. We don't know the base, but I know the height from this picture. The height is equal to 0.64. It's a pentagon, so the number of triangles is equal to 5. So again, we know that area is equal to number of triangles times 1/2 base times height. So if I plug in the things I know area is 0.8, number of triangles is 5, 1/2, we don't know base, and what I'm going to start doing in height is 0.64. I'm going to write the unknown in the very back, because I just think that makes solving the equation here in a second just a little bit easier. So 0.8 is equal to 5 times 1/2, 2.5, times 0.64, b. 0.8 is equal to 2.5 times 0.64. That's going to be 1.6, and B sticks around. And now I want B alone, so to get B alone, I'm going to divide by 1.6. Divide by 1.6. So I get B is equal to 0.8 divided by 1.6, which is 1/2, or 0.5 feet. So basically 6 inches tall. Go ahead and write that down, pause the video if you need to. Alright, cool. And yeah.